Hello everyone and welcome to Long's Toys. I have a Marvel Legends review for you today. This is Spider-Gwen. I have really never seen this figure in stores in person. I got this off of HasbroToyShop.com. Just got lucky and they had some in stock and I got it part of another order. So as you can see, you get Spider-Gwen, you get an extra down hood and an unmasked Gwen's head. This is the weapon from the Build-A-Fig, which is Absorbing Man. Taking a look at the back, just says Marvel's Spider-Gwen. And I'll see if I can get in close enough that you can read this bio. It's very generic. So, other guys in this wave, here is Absorbing Man. You have another Spider-Man, I think that's Ben Reilly Spider-Man. Spider-Gwen, Morbius, Jack-O-Lantern, Venom, a female Beetle, and then I don't know who this dude is. If anyone knows, let me know in the comments. He comes with a accessory that's like a little car, like a Power Wheels with a guy's head riding in it. I don't know who that guy is. It's very strange. In any case, I'll go ahead and get Spider-Gwen out of the packaging here and we'll take a closer look. Alright, so here's everything that comes in the box. This is the Absorbing Man weapon. There's really not a lot to it. It's solid gray wrecking ball. The chain does not move at all. It is one stationary solid piece. You can kind of spin the ball around, but it's a uniform gray ball. Why would you need to? So there's that. Gonna put that aside. It's kind of worthless. I mean, if you have Absorbing Man, obviously you can wield it. Maybe some of your other Marvel Legends can wield it as a weapon. Not that impressive. Then you have the little hood, which is pulled down, which I will try to get on this later. And then the Gwen Stacy head. Looks pretty good. Nice looking head. She's got a little hairband there. Pretty nice. I'm honestly kind of terrified about trying to get this head off and, you know, with this hood and not destroy everything, so we'll see. Gonna do that off camera. But anyway, I think the figure looks great. I really like the job they did. You can kind of pull it back a little bit just to get a better look at the head. It looks nice. The nice thing about the hood is it does have kind of an indentation so that once you get it down on the head, it does drop on nice and snugly, and it looks really good. The spider logo on the back looks pretty good. I really like the kind of red and blue or red and greenish, kind of a greenish teal webbing on the inside of the arms and obviously on the inside of the hood. Looks pretty good. Articulation wise, the head can move from side to side. It is on a ball joint, and there's also a hinge underneath that. Now because of the hood, you know, you're not going to get a whole lot of back and forth movement, but you certainly can do side to side. And things like that. You have a hinge here in the shoulder as well as the ability to spin all the way around. You have a hinge in the elbow. Now it's only one hinge. It's not a double hinge like a lot of these have. And I think that's just because with the female figures, they're a lot thinner, and I think to put the extra joint in, you know, just might have been a stability problem. But you can swivel it from side to side. So you have an elbow joint and a side-to-side swivel. You just don't have a second joint here. You don't really need it, honestly. It doesn't feel like anything's missing. You have the typical bend in the wrist. And, of course, you can spin the wrist around. You have here in the chest, kind of right, you know where it is. You have a movement side to side and up and down, kind of rocks a little bit. Here in the hips, you have a little bit out to the side. Not a whole lot. It can kick out a little bit. And, of course, forward. Then you have a thigh swivel. You do have two joints in the knee. So you have the top joint and the bottom joint in the knee there. And then you also have kind of a calf swivel. And then you have the typical bend in the ankle that these usually have, as well as the kind of side-to-side swivel. So, you know, you can have the feet, you know, she doesn't stand up the best, but I'm sure it's just because I'm posing her, you know, not the best. I'm not super great at posing figures. But you can definitely get the legs to stand. And if you look at her feet, she kind of looks like she has sneakers on or something, just kind of a nice green. Again, it's the same kind of tealish green from up top there on the bottom of the feet. So I think it looks great. I really do like the figure. I've always been a fan of Spider-Gwen's design. I like the design. I like the coloring. I think they did a great job with the paint on this figure. The articulation is great. There's really no extra spots where I can think, oh, you know, this is missing articulation here or anything like that. Like I said, there's only one joint in the elbows, but I don't think you need two joints anyway, in my opinion. I think it's perfectly good with just the one. So I'm going to attempt to switch the heads out. I'm going to do it off camera because it's probably going to be difficult. So I'll be back in a sec. Okay, it was actually a lot easier than I expected. I think getting this head back on will be the challenge. But if you like a closer look at the eyes here and then the hood, and it's going to be hard to shine a light in there, but you can kind of see what I'm talking about with the indent so that it rests nicely on the head. But I really like the look of this. I think the head looks good. You've got the hoodie hood pulled back, which looks great. Looks really natural. Almost looks like it's just part of the figure. So I really like that a lot. I like that they included both options. So it looks great. It's really neat that they included that. So I think this is a great figure. It's kind of hilarious to put it next to the package it came in because it seems so much smaller. But it's a great representation of Spider-Gwen. I've always liked Spider-Gwen's design. I think the costume's cool. The colors they used are really cool. And this is a really nice representation. I've actually had an easier time getting the head on and off than most of the Marvel Legend figures I have. I was really anticipating with the hood it was going to be more difficult, but it really wasn't. Popped on, popped off a lot easier. So yeah, I really have no complaints. Like I said, I know it's kind of hard to find, but if you can find it, I would recommend picking it up because it's a great representation of the character. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Please like and share this video. Please subscribe if you haven't already. I hope you've enjoyed this look at Spider-Gwen from the Marvel Legends series, and thanks for watching.